Hello, and welcome to our DogBizPro help video series. In this video, we will be explaining how to add and remove items from an existing package. Packages are made up of credits, and credits are what clients apply towards their registration. So if a client purchased a package, they would get X number of credits that they could apply towards a registration. Typically, one registration is good for one credit. If you wanted to add or remove credits from an existing package, you would just want to start out by navigating to your admin module by clicking on the module dropdown and selecting admin. Once you're inside your admin module, you would just want to click on the Setup tab, Products and Services, and Packages in order to be brought to your Packages page. Once you're inside of your Packages page, you should be able to see all your currently created packages showing in the list below. If you wanted to edit an existing package in order to add or remove items from it, all you would have to do is click on the package in question, and that would open up that editing window. From inside this editing window, all you would want to do is find the Package Item/Credits section. And inside this section, you should be able to see two new buttons showing. The first button titled View Items, and the second Add Items. The View Items button would allow you to view all the credits currently attached to this package. From inside that View Items window, you can also remove individual credits from that package if you wanted to. You'll notice that this message inside the section says that this package contains 0 items. This means that no credits are attached to this package. If I was to click this View Items button, that window would be showing blank because again, I have no items actually attached to this package. So we'll just close that out and get back to the editing window. Once we're back inside the editing window, again, you would want to go back to that package item/credits section. And once you're inside that section, you could actually click the Add Items button, and that will open up your new package item window. From inside of this window, you'll be able to set up what the credit is valid for and choose how many credits you want to add at that time. The first interactive area inside of this window is the Valid For dropdown. Here you can choose what this credit will be valid for. If you were to click on the Valid For dropdown, you could choose for this credit to be valid for a particular class, a particular sign-up option, etc. As an example, let's say you wanted to add credits for private training to this package. So let's choose private training from the Valid For. After we have selected private training, you'll notice the available sign-up options that I've created for private training are now showing down below. Depending on which checkboxes you check inside of this section, that will determine what private training sign-up options this credit is valid for. This credit to be valid for all the private training sign-up options that you currently have created, you could just check each of those sign-up options showing inside of this section. On the same note, if you only wanted it to be valid for, let's say, first-time consultations, you could just leave that as the only one checked. So if I was a client and I had this credit on my account, I would actually have to use a first-time consultation in order to actually apply the credit because again, that's the only checkbox that's checked for private training, so that means that's the only sign-up option that this credit is valid for. The next area showing inside of this window is the memo text box. This memo text box will default to show the classes or sign-up options that you have chosen that are valid for this credit. So if you notice, I only have first-time consultation selected, so that populated over. If I was to also check follow-up session, you'll notice that automatically populates it into the memo as well. That would allow you to view that credit in the client's account and quickly see exactly what that credit is valid for. However, if for some reason you wanted to change this memo, you can definitely do that here as well. So again, let's say you just wanted to add some extra information to this memo, you could definitely do that. The last area showing inside of this window is the quantity text box. Here you're able to enter in how many credits you want to add at this time. For example, if you had left this set to 1, it would only add 1 private training credit to this package. If you had instead typed 5, it would actually add 5 private training credits to this package at this time. You are definitely able to add in credits one by one if you wanted to, but this would allow you to speed up the process if all the credits were valid for the same services. So let's say I wanted to have 5 total credits inside of this package, and they're all going to be valid for the same private training sign-up options. I could set that quantity to 5, and again, that would allow me to add all 5 at one time rather than having to do it each one at a time. Once you're finished, you can click Save in order to actually create those credits. Now, if I was to go back in and edit that package, you should be able to see the message saying this package contains 5 items. So again, we had added 5 credits, so now that it's showing that it added 5 items. If I was to click this View Items button now, again, it will show all 5 credits that I have attached to this package at this time. Let's say for whatever reason you wanted to only have 4 credits showing inside of this package instead of the 5 that are currently showing. If you wanted to remove a credit that you had already added, you can actually use the delete item icon in order to actually remove the credit from this package. So again, if you wanted to remove one of the credits from this package, you could click the delete item icon, click OK, and it would actually remove that credit. So again, you're now only showing 4. If I was to close out of this window and open up that editing window again, you'll notice that it says this package contains 4 items now instead of the 5 that it was showing. Hopefully that helps and explains how to add and remove items from an existing package.